to Desert Life with Maria, where weekly join hands together while I interview fascinating people over a cup of coffee, either in my kitchen or out in the world, but lately it's been in my kitchen because of COVID. We also discovered places like museums and restaurants and artists and theaters, and lastly, experiencing fun in the kitchen, which this year's gonna be a little tricky for most of us, right? It's a very unusual Thanksgiving Eve and Thanksgiving celebration for all of us. I can't remember, except for one time, that I wasn't around family, and that was after my dad passed away. So I want to share a little story before we get into what we're doing today, because I feel we all have commonality. Is there a word, commonality? We have something in common this Thanksgiving. All of us have experienced some sort of challenge with our families, either our jobs or teaching our kids at home, homeschooling, a loss of someone, as in the case of my family. So it's been challenging. So here's my story. So one of the things that my dad wrote on a piece of paper in his last couple of days was spend time with family. Now, some of us are going, well, we can't do this year. Well, there's a lot of creative ways that you can do it. You can do a Zoom like our family's doing. We're gonna have a Zoom family prayer. You can spend today and early tomorrow calling up people, leaving messages, even writing a little note out. There's so many ways. I read somewhere that 2 sets of grandparents made jumbo cutouts of themselves and sent it off to their grandkids to say, guess what, we're still here. And they made paper dolls. So get creative. So today we're in the kitchen. We're gonna get creative because you can eat healthy and it still tastes amazing. So 2 staples that a lot of families like in their Thanksgiving celebration is cranberry sauce and yams. So I'm going to show you a different way I make the cranberry sauce. So, you need a saucepan. Everything is about 3 with me. A saucepan, you're going to boil and you're going to chill. Very easy. Yeah, you yourself are going to chill. No, the cranberries are. All right, so let's see how this plays out. Saucepan. What are we putting in the saucepan? We are putting, hopefully, organic cranberries. You don't have to buy this particular brand, but there's quite a few on the market. Very inexpensive, just a couple of dollars. And you're gonna open that bag, dump it into a saucepan, as I have. And here's the fun part. You do not have to add tons of sugar. Old recipes say throw in some water, throw in some pineapple juice, throw in tons of sugar. No, we're gonna eliminate the sugar component and make it minimal. So what did I do to create this one? We added stevia and brown, as you notice in here, coconut sugar. So what is stevia? We've talked about this before. Stevia is extracted from a plant that looks very much like mint. This is mint. The stevia plant looks like that. It's dried up, and when it's processed, manufactured correctly, organically, it's a sugar, a natural sugar. So we're using a little bit of that with coconut sugar, which again is extracted from the leaves of the coconut tree. And we added that in a saucepan along with a little bit of vanilla extract. I boiled it for just about 10 minutes. And what is my special little ingredient? Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for watching. Instead of water, I like using a nice fresh orange with a tinge of lemon, Meyer lemon. Squeeze those together. Pour it in here along with the zest of the orange that you've scraped up, and that becomes your base of your liquid. Now, if you really want to get fun and get a real nice ting into it, add a teaspoon of Grand Marnier. Yes, and this whole little process of substitution with all the sugar, the Grand Marnier is going to give a nice flavor, has an end product in less than 10 to 12 minutes of a yummy cranberry sauce. And the cool thing is, you can make this the day of or the day before, as in my case. The day of, you just simply let it chill at room temperature. You can cover it lightly with saran. If you're making it the day before, like myself, I would suggest that you chill this in the refrigerator because it's fresh, freshly made, not a canned one, and take it out approximately 2 hours at room temperature before you eat. Oh, amazing. All right, let's move on to the next one. Easy breezy. The next one is yams, casserole yam. And what are we gonna do? Again, 3 simple steps. We're gonna peel, we're gonna puree, and we're gonna bake. Super. What are we pureeing? We are pureeing either little petite potatoes, if you don't like yams, or the yams themselves. And how are you pureeing these? You can use the entire peel, or you can peel them, because the entire peel, as long as it's washed, it has amazing fiber, but some people don't want that. So you could peel your yams. With these guys, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I would boil them or roast them and get the peel off that way. And once you've gotten your potato nice and soft from either boiling or roasting, I boiled mine after I peeled them, and it was about maybe 10 minutes. Put them in this little guy, and what did I add so that I got this? Well, let me show you. So we've got our blender. We've got our yams in there. Woo! I gotta move my little goodie tray here. We added a very special component so we don't have a lot of butter and a lot of extra sugar stuff. We added brandy. A little bit of brandy, and I'm gonna give you the details of this recipe afterwards in the comment section. Coconut sugar, so you're limited on your sugar, cinnamon, a little bit of orange peel, you can do it fresh like I had over here, the zest, honey, and nutmeg. Now, I took my sugar and I grounded it with some pistachios. Hi, Amanda. So afterwards, it looks like this. Hi, how are you? Hi, Jason. Thanks, you guys, for watching. You're so wonderful about your support. Thank you. So all these little goodies are going to go in here, and I'll give you the specifics on the ingredients, and you're going to just puree them. So remember, boil. Next step is puree in here. Throw them in there. How easy can this get? You can get your kids involved. You can get just stuff and throw it in there. You don't even have to worry too much about portions because you can be tasting along the way. You're going to bake it after you've sprinkled a little bit of your pistachios. You could do almonds. You can do walnuts. I like to crush them up, and I sprinkle it on top. This has been baked in the oven for 20 minutes. Here's the fun part. Okay, a lot of people say, what about my real sugar fix with the marshmallows? It looks so pretty and I like that marshmallow cream. Voila! Dandy's. It's a vegan marshmallow. And you go, ooh, is it even gonna taste any good? Does it even have enough sugar? Yeah, it has a natural sugar because it's made with tapioca. Yes, gluten-free, made with tapioca, so you don't have all the sugar of sugar cane. And now that it's baked for 20 minutes, I'm gonna sprinkle these on top. And you can do this again the night before or the day of. And since I am the day before, I'm just gonna lightly cover this with saran wrap in my refrigerator. And tomorrow at 350 for 20 minutes more, 25 if I want it super hot and a little bit of brown on the marshmallow, I will bake this uncovered in the oven. And I will have my casserole, I will have my cranberries, both that have been made with naturally, ingrediently sourced plant-based items. And are still gonna give you the flavor because you've added a little liqueur, and a little liqueur, and a little naturalness of orange or Meyer lemon to your products. So yes, you can have fun in the kitchen, and you can have a great time, and you can eat well. All is doable and possible. So let me leave you with this thought. Whew, take a breath. Food is one of the most amazing things that we have to share as a family and as a community. And so many of us will not have that opportunity. So even if it's just one person you're enjoying it with, even if it's just yourself, take the time to close your eyes, say a prayer, because you're alive. You're able to look up at the sky. The sun is still out there. That is a blessing in itself. Then take that good feeling of the food before you and share it. Share your joy, be grateful for your joy. We're gonna have a lot of leftover food, and I'm going to be hopefully sharing it with a couple of really dear people that I know could use the food because we're gonna be alone. So, if you like what you hear, and you're gonna be hearing a lot more, people, places, things in the desert community, and a lot more fun to come in 2021, subscribe to Desert Life with Maria on YouTube. We've got some amazing people already on there that you might be interested to see and hear about. And for those of you who know and who believe that it's possible to get out of your comfort zone, thank you. Thank you for your support. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Love you all.